Wow, that was a beautiful darshan that all of us just witnessed. All of us were blessed, and Swamiji blessed us all. And today, anyone, all of you who are looking for a breakthrough in health and you want to manifest the best health today, each and every one of you are blessed with that. As Swamiji manifested as Bhagwan Jvarabhagnamurti. And today we all also witnessed the Mandakapadi for the beginning of the grand Kartike Deepam celebrations, which is coming up, which is starting. And Kartike Deepam is one of the most favorite festivals of Swamiji, and we are preparing for that. And now, in that space that we are in right after the darshan, in that same space, see, the darshan is still happening in each and every one of us. And in that same space, let's all enter into the power manifestation. Can I request all the participants to please come on camera? Nithyananda, Ma Hylin Gomez, Ma Wenmei, Ma Luciana, Ma Ekaterina, Ma Ivana, Ma Susan, Nithyanandam. It was such a powerful and beautiful darshan that Swamiji blessed us all with. Initiated each and every one of us into the science of healing. Today onwards, all of you are healers. All of you are direct extension of Swamiji. So, as right now, all of us are in the beautiful state, right? All of us just now received the beautiful state from Swamiji, the beautiful darshan from Swamiji. The best thing you can do to yourself is the power manifestation session right now. So today, all the participants, we are now going to be manifesting the power of body scanning. See, with the power of body scanning, any problem that you may be facing, physically, mentally, emotionally, you can find the root of that problem, that disease, or that problem. Usually what happens, if we're having some ailment, we go to the doctor, they prescribe some medicines, or we take an X-ray to find out, okay, if the bone is broken, where exactly is it? We take an X-ray or we take some medicines, but we usually miss out to find what is the exact source of the problem. You may have a headache. The headache, you may take a painkiller currently to heal the headache, but what is the source? It could be heat, it could be undigested food, it could be anything, right? With the power of body scanning, you can find the source of the problem and heal it completely from the source. Who are excited for the power of body scanning? Yes, Ma Parameshwari, Ma Jnanapradayini, Ma Prematavasi, Ma Shobana. I see so many participants logged in. Let's now manifest the power of body scanning. So what all of you are going to be doing is, all of you are going to be scanning the body scanning for each of us. So those are the participants. I request all of you to partner up amongst yourself. So you're going to be doing the body scanning within the Zoom rooms itself. Like for example, Ma Linga, you can do the scanning for Ma Bhovati, or you can also do the scanning for Ma Jnana Pradata. Yes. So within the Zoom rooms, all the participants, all of you are going to be manifesting the power. Yes. So can I request all participants now that all of you to please start pairing up? All of you can post a message saying, requesting for a partner, and we shall start for this power of body scanning. Yogesh Goyalaya and okay, Malinga, you have requested. James Michael Barrett, you would like to partner with Balasubramaniamaya? Okay. Malinga, you can partner up with Ma Yogananda Rupini. Okay. Anyone from KAILASA, Toronto would like to partner up with Subramaniamaya, Balasubramaniamaya? Bezalai would like to volunteer?
Okay, James Michael Berry, you like to volunteer. Okay, that's fine. James Michael Berry, so you'll manifest it Balasubramanian. Okay.
Okay, so Ma Jnana Pradata with Ma Ilka. Okay.
Ma Ilka and Ma Jnana Pradata. How about Ma Jnana? Okay, Ma Aghora Rupini. Can you do it Ma Prema Tavasi? Nithyananda Ma Prema Tavasi Aidama? Okay. Ma Aghora Rupini Ma, can you can partner up with Ma Prema Tavasi? Ma Prema Tavasi request you can just post the yes in the chat and Ma Aghora Rupini will connect with you. Balasubramaniamaya, James Michael Baraya will be your partner. Okay, that's great. So, okay, so let's now start with the power manifestation. So, what all of you are going to be doing in this round is,
so along with your partner, you will be scanning which part of their body there is like any birthmark or scar. You will be identifying the body part where they have the birthmark or any scar or moles. So, should we all start? And you can also scan what is the other person going through, like physically. What is your partner going through? Are they experiencing any pain? Or how is the health, the physical health? You can start scanning that.
yes, so let's now start with the Mahabharata. So, request all of you to please close your eyes. Now, connect the Swamiji.
Please close your eyes.
Start chanting the Mahabharata.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, intensely chant the Mahabharata.
Start scanning the body of your partner. What are they going to physically? And whatever Swamiji reveals in your third eye, you can share with them.
Okay. Ma Nirvikalpini requested for a partner. Ma Shobana, would you like to partner up with Ma Nirvikalpini? Ma Vama Devi, will you partner up with Ma Nirvikalpini? Ma Summer Singh. Are you there, Ma? Ma Summer? Okay. Ma Summer, you can partner with Ma Paramasukadaini. Nithyananda, Ma Summer. Yes, Ma Yoga and Nirupani, yes, you can post it here.
Yes, I think Ma Linga has posted for you, Ma. So you can connect with her.
Um, Ma Paramasukadaini, actually you can do a scan for Ma Prematavasi. She's there in the chat.
3 of you can partner up. Ma
Yes.
Prematavasi, Ma Paramasukadaini,
And Ma Guru Rupani. All 3 of you can partner up together. Okay, yes. So Ma Prematavasi, 2 people will be doing the body scan for you, Ma Paramasukadaini and Ma Guru Rupani. Okay.
And you can also do for Ma Paramasukadaini
also. Intensely chant the Mahabhakya as you're connecting with Swamiji.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Continue to chant the Mahabhakya. Start seeing, connect to Swamiji and see what is it that your partner is going through. What is it that is there? What are they going through physically? Start scanning. And every detail that Swamiji reveals to you, you can share it with them. You can post it in the chat and share it with them.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Okay. I see a participant named Bonosha. Nithyananda. I just like to request your YouTube comment participant named Bonosha. Request you if you're still there on the live feed. Post a yes in the chat, the YouTube live chat.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Now, I request all the participants to please relax. You can start posting in the chat and connect with your partner, and you can tell them, share with them whatever Swamiji revealed to you in your third eye. And you can verify each other's answers.
Whatever Swamiji has shown, I request all participants just post as it is.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yeah, you can see all participants are putting their thing.
Balasubramanyamaya, you can post for James Pereira. James Pereira, you can post for Balasubramanyamaya.
Mama Devi, actually, that's fine, Ma. You just connect to Swamiji and scan for her. And because of the focus more in the Zoom room, so all of you not able to see each other. But that's fine, Mama Devi. Just connect to Swamiji. Swamiji actually will show you also.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
James Michael Barry, I request you to start verifying. Shri Balasubramania has posted.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Yes, so Balasubramaniamaya, your answer has been verified. So yes, let's read it out. Okay, I think you're still seeing more. Once you're done, we can share.
I request all participants now to start posting, start verifying whatever Swamiji is showing.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Malinga, you can verify what Ma Yogananda Rupini has shared. And Ma Ivana, you can verify what Ma Jnanapradata has shared.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Yes. Ma Ivana, what did you see?
Nithyananda
Ma Prematavasi,
Paramashivoham
Ma Paramasukudayani, and Ma Aguru Rupini.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Because all participants now start posting whatever Swamiji is showing. Start posting in chat section. See, do not worry whether it's right or wrong. Just post it, that's all. Yogananda Rupini has posted. James, say what about what did Swamiji show for you for Balasubramaniamaya?
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay, so Ma Ivana and Ma Jnanapradata, I think, can I request both of you to verify the answers, and if you could post it in the chat in English?
Okay, I can see that
Yes, so Balasubramaniamaya has manifested and James Michael Beraya has verified that. Wow, that's nice, Aya. You got spot on exactly by exactly the mole was there in James Michael Beraya's body. That's really nice, Aya. Yes. James Michael Beraya, you're not able to say anything more? What else are you able to see? Definitely Swamiji has shown you more, Aya. Just connect to Swamiji intensely. And Ma Yogananda Rupini.
Wait, my Ivana, you're able to see she needs some balance. Okay.
Mahavagya.
Ma Yogananda Rupini, were you able to verify what?
Samadhi and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva.
Yes.
This
So, Ma
Mahamahavagyā
Yogananda Rupani, were you able to verify the answer?
is spiritual
And
lullaby for you to fall into
That's
samadhi.
really nice. All the participants are really manifesting. That's really nice to
Suprabhatam,
see.
wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavagyā puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi and Suprabhatam,
okay.
wake up song for Paramashiva in me.
Yes. So now let us exchange
For
partners.
Paramashiva to manifest.
Okay. So now for all the participants, here comes the next level.
With
Okay.
this
So I can see
one
all of you are
spiritual
manifesting amongst each other.
powerful
That's really
cognition.
nice. So now you're going to be doing a body
Chant
scanning for us. Okay. So
this
either of us are going to be doing the
Mahamahavagyā.
body scanning. Okay. So first I'd like to request all participants to the first scanning. All of you are going to be scanning the. Do I have any birthmarks or moles? If yes, ask Swamiji to reveal the location. Okay. So I can see all of you are manifesting with your partners. That's great. Let's manifest now with the acharyas. So request all participants now to first scan. Ask Swamiji to reveal if I have a birthmark or a mole. If yes, where is the location?
Spiritual lullaby.
So let's now start
for
the
samadhi.
Mahavakya. Request all of you to
And
connect to Swamiji.
Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake
Intensely
up
chant the
song
Mahavakya.
for Paramashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
With this one spiritual powerful cognition,
Om
chant this
Nithyananda
Mahamahavagyā.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Intensely chant Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Ask Swamiji to reveal the location of the birthmarks and moles.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda
Intensely
Paramashivoham.
chant the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay. Okay. And I request all participants to relax. Start posting whatever Swamiji has shown.
What did Swamiji show to each of you as the location of the birthmark that Ma Viraja has? Does she have one? And if yes, then where is the location? Ma Jnana Pradata, Ma Ivana, Ma Yogananda Rupani, Ma Jnana Pradayini. Ma Aghora Rupani, Ma Premattavasi. Each of you can post. Balasubramanyamaya.
Okay, I have a birth. Balasubramanya requests you to be specific. Is it a birthmark or mole? What is it? What did Swamiji show you? Birthmark or a mole?
Yogesh
Mole.
Gurudaya,
Okay.
Chidrubiya.
You're able to see a mole in my right ear. Okay. How about the rest of the participants? Ma Ivana, Ilka.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Okay, the tooth is okay. This is my open. Okay.
Om Nithyananda.
Yes. So shall we all verify the answers now? James Veraya, you have posted. Okay.
Om Nithyananda.
Okay. I request all participants to post what is Swamiji show for each and every one of you. Do I have a mole? Do I have a birthmark? If yes, what's the location? Where is the location of the birthmark and the mole?
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
James Michael Bere, what is Swamiji show for you? Okay, you posted a message. Are you requesting for healing for that year?
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Okay. So shall we reveal the answer now?
Paramashivoham.
A mole on your right thigh.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
You do not have a birthmark or a mole. I see a scar mark. Okay. Ma Vamadevi, where do you see the scar mark, ma? I request you to post.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Ma Yoganandarupi, what is Swamiji show for you, ma? Ma Bhovati, ma Ivana, ma Teresa.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay, so let's now reveal the answers. Okay, anyone else wants to share?
Any other answers before we reveal the answer?
There's something on the back and showing something in face.
Okay.
How about for you, ma Paramasukadayani? What is Swamiji show for you, ma? Do I have any birthmark or a mole? If yes, where is the location?
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
I have. Okay, you're saying I have a mole. Okay, where is the location, ma?
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Okay.
On my finger.
And Ma Jnanapradatta and Ma Teresa, you can actually scan Ma Virija also. Right now in the second round, so you can scan Ma Virija.
Ask Swamiji to reveal. Do I have a birthmark or a mole? If yes, where is the location?
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Finger. Okay, which finger, ma? You saying finger? Which finger? Right hand, left hand, which finger?
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Left hand, okay.
Paramashivoham.
No problem.
Om
Okay.
Nithyananda.
Something on my face.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Okay, so let me reveal the answers for all the participants. So, yes, I do have a mole. So, I have a mole in my right thigh. I have a mole, sorry, not a mole. I have a birthmark on my right thigh. And I have a mole, sorry, I have a birthmark on my right thigh. And I have 2 moles on my left leg. Okay, I could understand why my yoga and the Rupi you're able to see my face. Actually, I do have like a really tiny mole on my eye, actually, like on my left eye. I do have like a really tiny mole, it's there. So I could see, I understand why you're able to see the face. That's really nice, that's so close. Yes. Wow. Okay, on my fingers, like I don't have anything on my fingers here.
Okay.
Okay, that's really nice, all the participants. Ma Gabriel, yes, you got it right, Ma, but you got the location of my birthmark, not my mole. So that's nice, wonderful. Okay, that's nice.
Yes, so now I request all the participants to scan me. Where is the mole? You can scan the mole or the birthmark or even any scar.
Ask Swamiji to reveal. Does Ma Madura have a birthmark, mole, and a scar? If yes, ask Swamiji to reveal the location.
Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Chant the Mahavakya intensely. Connect to Swamiji. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Intensely chant the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham. Om
Swamiji is showing right shoulder. Right shoulder.
Paramashivoham.
Paramasukadayani, receive back. Ma Paramasukadayani, I request you to scan again. Do not give up. Scan once again. Connect the Swamiji intensely. You will see my Swamiji will show you very clearly where it is.
Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
You're not sure what is it, but maybe a move. Okay. That's why my yoga and Rupi, whatever as it is Swamiji showing you, post in the chat section. I request all participants to, however Swamiji is showing you, just start posting in the chat section. That's all. Do not worry whether it's right or wrong or did I manifest anything. No. Completely surrender to Swamiji. Whatever Swamiji is showing you, just post as it is in the chat section.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Ma has a birthmark on her left side of her back. Okay.
Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
back near her neck. Okay, that's nice. Saw, felt something happen as a child. Okay. That's really nice. Let's now verify all the answers.
Ma Ivana, what did you see, Ma? Manyanapadaini and Balasubramanyam, James Pereira. Each of you can post what did Swamiji reveal to you, all of you. Ma Gabriel Harris, Ma Shobana, Ma Sumati Shanmuganathan, Ma Agora Rupini, Ma Prematavasi.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Something happened 4 to 5 years old. Okay. Something on the street with bike, some accident.
Okay.
That's really wonderful to see how deep you're going now.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay. So let's verify the answers.
And
could you post what exactly is there in the hand, Ma? Is it a mole? Is it a scar? Is it a birthmark? And where exactly in the hand?
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Yes. Okay. So let's all verify the answers. I think all of you have gotten something or the other. And Ma Yogananda Rupini, you have scanned quite a bit and it's right as well. So yes, Ma Paramasukuraini and Ma Gabriel Harris, both of you have posted back. Yes, I do have birthmark on the back, so that's great. You have manifested. And Ma Yogananda Rupini, you have gone into quite a lot of details. And yes, Ma, I do have a mole on my left shoulder. You said right, but I do have a mole on my left shoulder. I have 2 moles on the left shoulder. And you said that I fell like around the age of 4 or 5 from a bike. Yes, I did fall. We had gone for camping along with like a family. We had gone out with the family, and there we were riding the bike, and I had fallen. And so, due to that, I do have a scar on my leg. So yes.
Wow, that's really nice. My Yogananda Rupini.
Yes.
Man, if you just manifest this power 21 times, you'll demo ready this power. Wow, that's so nice.
Yes. And I saw someone had posted hand. Yes, so actually, yes, I do have a scar on my hand, like on the forearm. So, the left hand. So, yes. That's amazing. I think many of you, all of you have manifested in this round. So let's celebrate the manifestation. And now with that, let's all enter into the next session of our day.
Yes. So that's really wonderful to see how all the participants, all of you are manifesting. Okay, Malinga, for which one, Ma? Okay. That's really nice to see all the participants, all of you are manifesting. We are now going to be entering into a very interesting segment. The next session is actually where Swamiji is going. Now all of us just now have the beautiful darshan of Swamiji, right? All of us have the power to consciously build, design the body however you want it to be. This session, we are going to be understanding the freedom to design your own body. Let's now listen to this truthful Swamiji himself directly.
The very physiology need to be changed. It's not just psychology, very physiology that needs to be changed. So here I am doing the inner awakening. When you go back to your society, again inner sleeping. What to do? How to go about? U.G. Krishnamurti. He says, enlightenment has to be physiological mutation, not just psychological mutation. I just honor him and respect him just for that one word. This whole program is just from that one statement. Is true. It has to be physiological mutation, not just psychological mutation. Please understand. I saw only Hatha Yoga can make physiological mutation to happen. One advantage of Hatha Yoga, means working on the body, is the enlightenment experience will stay with you. One disadvantage is, if you don't have the psychological mutation, only physiological mutation, you will have extraordinary powers which is dangerous for you and society. Understand? I am going to teach you guys the science of miracles. You are going to see miracles and know the science of miracles. I am promising. I promise you are going to learn the science of miracles. I saw so many miracles. The miraculous way of holding the enlightenment in the body. See, without psychological mutation, means the inner awakening program, kind of a program, where the ideas, the truths are transmitted. Without that, if you just have this Hatha Yoga, physiological mutation, you may have extraordinary power, not enlightenment, which is dangerous for you and the society. Same way, without the physiological mutation, if it is only psychological, like inner awakening kind of programs, again the problem is, people lose it. People slowly miss it. They are not able to retain, hold on to it. This whole living enlightenment process is working on the body, physiological mutation, so that all the experiences you had, all the seeds gets deeper and deeper into your system, and deeper understandings and experiences happens. Above all, it stays in your system. That is the unique thing. It stays in your system. So this whole process, 48 days, one commitment I take is keeping the experience inside your system permanently.
Paramashiva's message directly from KAILASA. Listen. Internalizing and understanding the body you have, the mind you have, the breathing structure you have, all this are consciously 3D printed by you will empower you with the knowledge, confidence, ability to consciously 3D print, manifest anything you want as reality. Due to my extreme love for each one of you, my absolute love for each one of you, I am revealing this royal secret. Understand? This is the secret behind all the secrets. Listen to this truth. It is directly from Paramashiva, from KAILASA. Your consciousness, if you are in the human body and you are able to hear what I am talking and you are able to make meaning, if you are able to cognize, your consciousness is capable of printing anything you want, just like 3D printers. In 3D printers, nowadays, even the homes, they started doing 3D printing. Full homes are getting 3D printed. Listen carefully. Just like 3D printer, how you can print anything you want out of the 3D printer and take it out. You can print anything you want. You can manufacture anything you want. You can manifest anything you want out of your consciousness. This possibility is freedom. There are multiple reasons why you strongly deny your capacity to consciously 3D print your life and reality and manifest. First of all, you feel, oh, then why did I manifest this kind of reality? Why did I consciously 3D print this kind of life I am having in front of me? And now I have to take the responsibility and redo the whole 3D printing. Listen carefully. Any one day you have to get mature. Maturity is mandatory in life. The good news I have for you is it is too easy. It is not difficult. All you need to do is get out of the impact of the gaslighting done on you by the unconscious. Ecosystem. The so-called human society. Listen carefully. The modern day human society you are living is such an unconscious ecosystem. It does so much of gaslighting. Gaslighting means, let me define, so much of false ideas are dumped on you, even you start believing them about you. Listen carefully. You need to be enlightened, not gaslighted. Anything which puts self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred in you, SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial in you, is gaslighting you. Anything which empowers you, evolves you, entrains you, excites you, enlightens you, is Paramashivajnana. Listen to this truth I am revealing and internalize. Mandukya Upanishad beautifully says, whenever you face any doubt, whenever you feel stuck in the path of spirituality, get back to the source sound, pranava. Patanjali also uses the same methodology in Yoga Sampradaya. He says, meditating on pranava will break all the doubts and the obstacles in your path to manifestation. Whenever you feel stuck, you will be able to break that feeling stuck or obstacles by meditating on pranava, Omkaranada. Listen carefully. Come back to your source sound, Omkaranada. From there, see clearly this body you are carrying, this mind you are carrying is consciously 3D printed by you. And you manifested it. And it is your own conscious 3D printing. Understanding this powerful cognition, the way your eyes are, the way your head is, the way your face is, the way your shoulders are, the way your hands are, the way your body is, consciously 3D printed by you and manifested. The way your mind is consciously 3D printed by you and manifested.
My Guru, Yogananda Puri, listen carefully. He never wanted me to call himself as Guru. He told me, never ever tell I am a Guru, I am your Guru later on. I only recognized you and supported you. That's the reason It is my pride in your mission. You are having me as a part. This exact word I remember. Once, one of his son and another one his disciple. He had many disciples who come to learn yoga from him. Both of them decided to hospitalize him, saying he is not feeling well, he is sick. And I was sitting away and seeing the whole drama. Little far I was sitting. I still remember the scene. He just got up from the bed. He was lying and got up from the bed. From the navel, the way he hugged his own body, means the way he possessed his own body and said, what I cannot do to my body, how can these doctor fellows can do to me? Listen, it was such powerful statement. I literally got the click at that moment. Oh God, so many things which cannot be expressed verbally landed in me. Like my consciousness is master of my body and it has a capacity to build the body as I want. It only built the body already. How can any other power can be more powerful than my consciousness? And I wanted to put this on record. He shocked doctors by making 47 heart attacks in the ECG machine. When you are hooked to the ECG machine, playfully, he will stop the heart for 5-6 minutes. The ECG machine will be showing flat graph, and then he will start. He will start. One fortunate thing, still they have the records. I am trying to get the whole documentation. I only got the essence. Doctors are shocked actually. They said, nothing can be done. You are beyond medical science. Please go back to home. They sent him back to home. And then he came and again laid down in the home. Both the son and the disciple both were trying to argue with him. If you are beyond medical science, then why don't you be healthy? Why are you lying all the time? Means lying in the bed resting. He said, I have decided my mission has been done. Actually, all my 3 gurus left the body within 3 months' time. The moment they saw I am ready, they don't need to be supporting me anymore. Now it is time that I have to be on my own. I have to leave Tiruvannamalai. All 3 of them left the body within 3 months. They had a meeting and they called me and said, don't expect us to be in the body anymore. And I really did not take them seriously. I thought maybe they want to go for Parivrajaka Yatra or some temple tour or Yatra. But within 3 months, all 3 left the body. So, when the son and disciple, both of them are asking, why are you then lying in the bed all the time? He told them directly, hey, I am not sick. I have decided to leave the body. So I am resting. I am withdrawing from my prana. I am releasing my prana. You can neither hospitalize him, because if you hospitalize him, he makes 47 heart attacks. He gives heart attacks to doctors. They have to check the ECG machine 2-3 times, whether it is working or not. I am telling you, I will give you one example. All the jewels you are wearing, anyone can make it for you. All the clothes you are wearing, anyone can do it for you and give you. All the makeup you are wearing, anyone can do it and give for you. But the internal organs you are having, keeping them healthy, only you can do it for you. Building your body healthy, muscled, the way you want, only you can do it for you. Focus on that which only you can do it for you. Everything else will be easily, freely available to you. This is the core value of life. Listen, core value of life. Sharpen your consciousness, your ability to stay in higher states of awareness, your ability to run the life without the drug called fear, confusion, Understand, greed is not a drug actually. I'm not saying greed is right, but at least greed is not a damaging life negative drug. Fear and confusion is the life negative drug. Stop taking the fear and confusion, which is life negative drugs, to run your day-to-day life.
Because of the integrity with intra-organ and internal organ, not only you manifest health, you can design your body as you want, you can manifest multiple powers and possibilities. I tell you, even if you do little completion, you can understand what I said. When Yogananda Puri got up and said, my body, how can they do something which I cannot do it to this body by myself? Contemplate on this. Contemplate on this. Then you will understand why Balasans are able to manifest so much of power. I tell you, it is all simple. You don't need to build power station. You just need to be connected with a proper copper wire. That is called integrity. That's all. Power station is here. Eternal atomic power station. You don't need to. You always felt all these Sadashivoham or the spiritual enlightenment, everything was very difficult because you are planning for building a power station which you don't need. I did it already. You just need connection. Integrity is the connection. தங்கத் தகட்டாலே தம்புரான் சிலை செய்து அங்கம் வழுக்க ஞானாஞ்சனம் தடவி வைத்து செப்பிய வார்த்தையெல்லாம் செப்பல்ல தங்கமடி ஞான பெண்ணே. I'll give you a little detail when I say what do I mean by integrity to your internal organs and intra-organs. When I say integrity to your internal organs, feel all the time you own them. You own them. So whenever there is a food taken which puts you in depression, low mood, do not eat that food again. When there is a action done by you which disturbs that internal organs, don't do that again. It may be as simple as smoking or as difficult as heroin. It can be as simple as smoking to as complicated as heroin. Whatever. Anything which is putting you powerless space, don't do that again. That is what is integrity to your internal organs. Same way, when you utter a lie knowingly, or when you give a word knowingly that you are not going to fulfill, the harm you cause for your walk, you can see it very clearly. Don't do that again. Sit and finish completing all the past. No need to have a lifestyle where you are hurting your walk and internal organs. No need. You don't have to take up that kind of a profession. Knowingly. There are tons of professions where you can do sweet things, make money, live your life happily, blissfully, be out of the matrix. There are thousands of things you can do it without harming your walk, harming your intra-organs, anandagandha. Integrity to the internal organs and intra-organs. For example, if you eat non-veg, you feel dull, tired, heavy. Then decide, I am going to complete with this pattern. What is it that pulls me to eat non-veg? Is that the food, the way it is presented, or the tongue, the experience of the tongue when I am chewing? What is it? Find that pattern and complete.
The only priority for all of you please understand, I am talking to anyone who has a little love or sympathy for me. For all of you, take this as a guru walk. Make your body consciously strong. Listen, gym will build muscles, but only yoga and Ayurvedic lifestyle will make your body conscious. See, only yoga will make your internal organs strong. Just see all over the world, especially in India, all these gym bodies are just dropping dead. All these gym body fellows, top, dying. Because gymming builds muscles, makes you look very nice in the outside. Yoga makes your internal organs strong and your ability to manifest consciousness strong.
And I'll give you all a powerful process to consciously design your body. How you want to change your body internally, externally. Health, beauty, flexibility, strength, energy. Change your body internally, externally. Health, beauty, flexibility, strength, energy in every level. Listen to these few truths. If you feel that you cannot change your body as you want, that is called delusion. Listen. Understand this one example. Your mother gave your body to you only as less than 3 kg. I can say average 3 kg, maybe little 5 kg. That is the way your mother gave you your body. But now, how you are, you made it. You built it. Yes, maybe the blueprint is given by mother, but the body you are having now, you built it. If you have built this body, why you can't redesign, rebuild? You have a power design, consciously sculpt your body as you want, and you can make it. The idea or belief you cannot build your body as you want through your conscious will, conscious sovereignty, is nothing but delusion. Through Bhava. Listen. Paramashiva inside your first person is master of delusion. He can just pull you out of delusion. When you go to bed, remember these three truths. Paramashiva inside me, Paramashiva who resides inside my first person is master of delusion. He can pull me out of delusion. And I want to design my body consciously the way I want. And anything I surrender, I offer it to Paramashiva. He makes it into reality. These three powerful cognitions, remember and offer the way you want your body to be to Paramashiva. You can offer it as a prayer by surrendering to him. You can offer it as conscious sovereignty with a ferocious declaration, with super determinism, with conscious willpower. Atma Vichara or Atma Saranagati is one and the same. Atma Saranagati is prayer. Atma Vichara is a powerful conscious sovereignty declaration. Both are one and the same. One leads to the other. One leads to the other. Atma Vichara leads to Atma Saranagati. Atma Saranagati leads to Atma Vichara. Powerful conscious declaration leads to deep prayer and surrender. Deep prayer and surrender leads to powerful conscious sovereignty declaration and ferocious super determinism. Both feeds into each other and makes a virtuous cycle. You experience the Paramadvaita. So I'll repeat the essence. Consciously design, sculpt your body, how your internal organs should be, how your intra-organs should be, how your health should be, how the vitality, stamina, mental setup, how all of it should be, and externally, what size, beauty, flexibility, energy, in every level, consciously design, sculpt your body and surrender it to the source of your first person, Paramashiva. The source of your first person is Paramashiva. Even if you feel you can't do and you tried many times, you failed, all of that is delusion, and Paramashiva is master of delusion. He will just pull you out of delusion and grant powerful energy to manifest the body as you want. Stop hating your body. Stop destroying your body. Self-love is treating your body with the ultimate vision about yourself. Your body is not part of your this birth alone. Many components of your body, you brought it from your multiple past births. You evolved it, refined it. You brought all of that into the body given by your mother, and you manifested now what you are having. So, lot of effort has gone into making the body you are carrying as it is now. There is a good news. If you are involved so much from many of your past births, building the body you are carrying now, you can alter, redesign, rebuild consciously as you want for your future in this birth and for your future births. With this large vision, treating your body is self-love. Focus on your first person. Consciously sculpt your body. Either you write or type, so you don't forget. You don't fall into delusion, get diverted. Either you type or take a paper and pen and write. Any one is okay. When you focus on the source of your first person, Paramashiva manifests in you. Sayujya Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Not just Nirvikalpa Samadhi, not just Sayujya Samadhi, Sayujya Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So focus on your first person, sit and write. I breathe Paramashiva in your core being. Om, Om, Om.
Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, to all participants. That was very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke about freedom to design your own body. It was actually a very beautiful, powerful session Swamiji has revealed. I would like to request all participants to see, understand Swamiji says that this session where Swamiji really spoke, right? You can actually manifest, design your body however you want to. Understand, Swamiji says, your body, you just need to know about your body and understand it. How to awaken the body intelligence, you understand? First, Swamiji says that. See, it's just like a 3D printer, okay? It's like a 3D printer. How you can print anything you want. If you give any input to 3D printer, it just comes out, right? You want it to be 3D, you put it in and you take it out in 3D format, right? You can print anything you want. You can manufacture anything you want out of your consciousness. This possibility is freedom. Understand? Out of your consciousness, you can manifest, you can design the body however you want to be. However you design to be. You can manifest it however you want. See, actually, the Swamiji beautifully spoke about the science of pratyahara, which means focusing on that which only you can do for you. See, everything else, it will be there easily, freely available to you. But focusing on that which only you can do for you is the science of pratyahara. And that is actually the core value of life. The pratyahara is the core value of life. Say, first the fundamentally Swamiji said, right? If you want to design your body, the first and foremost thing you need to have is integrity towards your body. Integrity with your intra-organs. Integrity with your internal organs. Not if you're just being integrated with it, not only you'll manifest health, you can even design the body however you want. It is just bringing integrity to it. So understand, Swamiji says, when you bring integrity means what? Letting the body to align to its natural existence, the dharma, right? Very beautifully, all of us learned about the dharma of our body. So just allowing the body to align to its biological clock, to its natural existence, just bringing integrity to your body, you have the ability to design the body however you want. And the best way you can do that is yoga. Yoga builds the strong body for you. You may do gym, you may do many other things, but yoga is what will actually build your body. And whether you want to build the body, the mind, anything, the best way is to understand your body, understand the mind that you have. When you're able to understand your body, you're able to understand your mind, then you'll be able to consciously 3D print. See, Swamiji says, anything you visualize, our body, our consciousness, right? Swamiji says, each and every one of us have the consciousness. That's very beautifully, we learned, right, the biology as per incarnation. Because Swamiji says, the biology, the resource in you which makes you, which does the happening, the consciousness which is there in you, right? That consciousness which is there in you has the ability to 3D print anything you want in your life. It is possible. This possibility is freedom, Swamiji is saying. See, out of your imagination, out of your visualization, you can actually 3D print it using your consciousness. This is the science what Swamiji calls as manifestation, where using your consciousness as a printer, as a catalyst, you can manifest however you want. Understand, Swamiji, is because our consciousness, understand, a human consciousness is nothing but an extension of Paramashiva's own consciousness. Therefore, you have the ability, because we carry Paramashiva's consciousness, right? You have the ability to 3D print anything you want in your life. You can decide. For example, I imagine myself as a person who's 6 foot tall, well built, yogic body, having the ability to do all the asanas. Just me consciously visualizing it with consciousness. I manifest this body. It's all participants understanding. You can actually you can actually 3D print to manifest anything you want in your life. You just have to take the responsibility for this whole process.
You may have the different questions like, why did I manifest this kind of reality? Why did I consciously 3D print this kind of life? But you can take responsibility for it, 3D print your own reality and manifest it. And that's what Swamiji beautifully says as the science of manifestation. Being able to visualize and imagine in your inner space and 3D print it on the outside. Are each of the participants understanding?
Okay, Malita, you have asked, we have to do the process every day for 21 days before, right?
Yes.
Yes. I request you to both know which process is it? Is it the process Swamiji revealed in the satsang? Yes, you have to do it for 21 days right before. Yes. So is everyone understanding? Out of your consciousness, you can 3D print anything you want in your life. So, as today all of us learned all of us had the darshan of Bhagavan Swarabhagdamurti. Today, Swamiji, yes, the process of changing your body, yes, you can do it. Yes, every day before going to bed, for 21 minutes for 21 days, doing this, actually you'll manifest the body, Swamiji said.
You can actually sit and visualize it happening in your inner space. Visualize it actually manifesting in your inner space, and you will see how you can consciously 3D print it. And see, actually, Swamiji beautifully is like Swamiji revealed how in the Mandukya Upanishad it says that whenever you face any doubt, whenever you feel stuck in the path of spirituality, get back to the source, the pranava sound, the Om. And in all the different scriptures, this is the one solution that is given. And through this, you can actually even 3D print. Just that Omkara Nada, that sound, through that also you can 3D print your reality.
Saraswat Swamiji says, see, the way your eyes are, the way your head is, the way your face is, the way your shoulders are, the way your hands are, the way your body is actually right now is consciously 3D printed by you and you have manifested. Actually, Swamiji will say that right before going to bed, right before we take this birth, Swamiji said that we choose actually every single thing to the detail, like how we want to be in this body. Like when we are taking this new birth, to give an example, all of us are in this birth, right? So before we took this birth, we actually decide, we actually choose the kind of parents to be born with, the siblings, the environment, even including the body. We decide how we want it to be. Actually, we'll be even learning about this in the further days. How in just the 3 kshanas, how within the span of 3 kshanas, we actually consciously we choose where we want to be born, what type of family you want to be born, how do you want to live, all of that you consciously choose. The way your body is, the way your mind is consciously 3D printed by you, and only then it has manifested. Any reality that you have manifested for yourself right now, it is consciously 3D printed by you. And you can just declare your consciousness just declare that my consciousness is the master of my body, and it has the capacity to build the body as I want. When you declare this, you can 3D print, you can manifest the body, whether it is the health of your body, how you want to be, or even like the entire figure, the structure of your body, everything, your body, your mind, you can 3D print. Okay, Geeta, you have posted. So those who are born in very poor, violent families, countries, they consciously choose, ma. If so, why would they consciously choose to do so? See, ma, Swamiji says, since we are the one who's choosing, right, for all the manifestation in our life, yes, including this also we choose. Maybe it can be due to reasons, like for example, because of past life, right, whatever pain they have gone through in their life. It can be out of revenge, it can be out of incompletion, it can be they want to fulfill. Actually, like I want to give an example for this. Like once one couple came to Swamiji for healing their child. Their child is a disabled kid. And Swamiji told, get the child to me, I will heal. This child, Mama, Swamiji was healing. This child, like the child's being saying, no, do not heal me, don't heal me, don't heal me, no, I don't want. Swamiji could hear it. Then Swamiji looked at the parents and said, I'm sorry, the being is not allowing my energy to enter, so I do not have the right to interfere. The parents like how come? Like you're an enlightened master, right? You have the ability to literally do change, manifest whatever you want. What's wrong with this? Swamiji very beautifully said, this being, like the sun, was resisting my energy because in his previous birth, no one cared for him. So that's why in this birth he decided, let me be like this, so that let me always be a burden on someone. Let someone always take care of me. Let me depend on someone else to live my life. Because he want to have the fulfillment, so the next birth he decided, I'm going to born disabled. I'm going to be born disabled. That is why he chose parents. He chose the parents such a way who will support him till the end of his life, who will not give him up, who will not give up him till the end of his life, who will support him in spite of all the challenges he's going through in his life. So understand this. This is for all of us to understand. We consciously manifest the kind of life we want to be. Just like this child, right, who was disabled. He decided, I'm going to be disabled.
So Malvita, actually, yes, even if they're born in a poor family, rich family, any reality that you have manifested, you have consciously decided for it. Now, maybe if, like in the example, in the question you have asked about the poor family, right? Maybe it would have been, maybe in the previous life, they would have been part of a rich family where they didn't have time for themselves, or they wanted to experience this. So they consciously chose to be born in a poor family, be born in the family that they are in now. So yes, it is a conscious decision that they have made.
Yes. So fundamentally, Swamiji said, right, out of your consciousness, you can really print anything you want in your life. As very beautifully Swamiji revealed the process, right? Right before going to bed, just sit, consciously visualize this and how your body is going to be. For 21 minutes, for 21 days, sit and consciously design, visualize it, each and every single part in you, how you want it to be. You will see, you will manifest that out of you, because you're having Paramashiva's consciousness. Understand? Human consciousness is Paramashiva's consciousness. You do have the ability to manifest anything you want out of your consciousness. So, with this, we would like to thank each and every single participant who joined us for today's Paramashivam program. And we would like to invite you once again for tomorrow's Paramashivam program, starting with the Nithyananda Yoga, live at 7 in Eastern Standard Time. We actually invite all of you to join us for the live yoga, to actually prepare our body to receive the energy which Swamiji is going to be giving to us.
And as we all saw today, yoga is the best way, one of the best ways that you can build your health, the best health that you want to manifest for yourself. So do join us every day at 7 a.m. EST. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. EST, the yoga will be beginning, the Nithyananda Yoga with the Pradhama Vinyasa Krama and Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. So we invite each and every one of you to join us tomorrow. And with this, let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude at Swamiji's feet and conclude this program with the Pona Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Arpanamastu.
Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam. Thank you, everyone. Nithyanandam.
Around 5,000 years ago, at the end of Mahabharat War, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization consisted of 10,000 Hindu traditions, or sampradayas, that existed in 56 Hindu nations, 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 Hindu provinces that covered more than 6 million kilometers square of Asia. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, is the reviver of KAILASA, this ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. KAILASA is an unbroken cultural, religious, historical, civilizational, and sovereign continuation and revival of multiple of these historical Hindu sovereign states and Hindu ecclesiastical entities. The unbroken continuity of these ancient Hindu nations through KAILASA results in the legal recognition of KAILASA as per the international customary law, particularly the doctrine of continuity. The international law, the doctrine of continuity, implies that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in government, territorial adjustments, measures taken during military occupation, or other internal transformations do not negate the existence of the country, do not affect the legal personality and international obligations of the country or state. The Vienna Convention on Succession of States in respect of treaties, 1978, addresses these principle of the doctrine of continuity as it outlines international law during situation of state succession or continuation. International law recognizes a state's legal personality by recognizing its identity. This perspective extends even during the period when the given state or country is annexed or occupied by a foreign power. Even in such cases, the legal personality of the state is considered to persist, enabling its subsequent re-establishment. Historical examples dating back to the 18th century include cases like Portugal and Genoa that were re-established after the Vienna Congress of 1815. More recent examples include countries such as Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, and Austria that were re-established after World War II. Even when a nation is deprived of its territory, the nation continues to exist. Its sovereignty and international legal personality continues to persist. The Dalai Lama, as the spiritual and temporal leader of Tibet, exemplifies this principle. In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the church and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continue to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency, stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory. A far more striking example is of the oceanic countries, which are under the threat of their entire nation being drowned and submerged due to rising sea levels owing to global warming. In response to such existential threat of climate change, Pacific Island nations, including Tuvalu, have enacted constitutional amendments and made international declarations affirming that their nation and their sovereign rights will continue to persist, despite their entire territory being lost to the sea. This proactive stance is highlighted in the Constitution of Tuvalu Act 2023 and the Pacific Islands Forum Declaration of 2021. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, through the line of succession, is the present 203rd Emperor of the Hindu Sovereign Kingdom of Surangi Samrajya. He was crowned on the 31st of December 2004 at the age of 26. Thus, by very same principles of the doctrine of continuity, through which the international legal personality of Portugal, Genoa, Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, Austria, Vatican, Tibet, Sovereign Order of Malta, and several other nations has been recognized despite having undergone a period of exile, annexation, occupation by a foreign power, or despite loss of territory. The SPH Nithyananda Paramashivoham, through well-established legal and historical facts about the Hindu sovereign state of the Surangi Samrajyam, derives all sovereign rights and powers of the royal lineage of the Surangi Samrajyam as its 203rd sovereign emperor, from his inheritance and continuation of the unbroken succession of the kingdom of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam Sarvanapitha. Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, through unification with 20 other sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical, historical entities, became part of the United States of KAILASA, which thus became a sovereign, independent juridical state, with the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivoham as the sovereign. Just as how the oceanic nations like Tuvalu have safeguarded their sovereignty from the existential threat of total submersion by amending their constitution and asserting that their sovereignty will persist regardless of the loss of their territory, KAILASA, which is a sovereign continuation of 21 sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical historical entities, is also reviving and continuing the Kumari Kandam Hindu nations that got submerged. As per the doctrine of continuity, these facts imply that the KAILASA's statehood is recognized by international law and manifests as a natural outcome of well-established historical legal facts. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of KAILASA. Sign up as an eCitizen https://kailasa.ecitizen.info. Around 5,000 years ago, at the end of Mahabharat War, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization consisted of 10,000 Hindu traditions, or sampradayas, that existed in 56 Hindu nations, 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 Hindu provinces that covered more than 6 million kilometers square of Asia. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, is the reviver of KAILASA, this ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. KAILASA is an unbroken cultural, religious, historical, civilizational, and sovereign continuation and revival of multiple of these historical Hindu sovereign states and Hindu ecclesiastical entities. The unbroken continuity of these ancient Hindu nations through KAILASA results in the legal recognition of KAILASA as per the international customary law, particularly the doctrine of continuity. The international law, the doctrine of continuity, implies that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in government, territorial adjustments, measures taken during military occupation, or other internal transformations do not negate the existence of the country, do not affect the legal personality and international obligations of the country or state. The Vienna Convention on Succession of States in respect of treaties, 1978, addresses these principles of the doctrine of continuity as it outlines international law during situation of state succession or continuation. International law recognizes a state's legal personality by recognizing its identity. This perspective extends even during the period when the given state or country is annexed or occupied by a foreign power. Even in such cases, the legal personality of the state is considered to persist, enabling its subsequent re-establishment. Historical examples dating back to the 18th century include cases like Portugal and Genoa that were re-established after the Vienna Congress of 1815. More recent examples include countries such as Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, and Austria that were re-established after World War II. Even when a nation is deprived of its territory, the nation continues to exist. Its sovereignty and international legal personality continues to persist. The Dalai Lama, as the spiritual and temporal leader of Tibet, exemplifies this principle. In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the church and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continue to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency, stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory. A far more striking example is of the oceanic countries, which are under the threat of their entire nation being drowned and submerged due to rising sea levels owing to global warming. In response to such existential threat of climate change, Pacific Island nations, including Tuvalu, have enacted constitutional amendments and made international declarations affirming that their nation and their sovereign rights will continue to persist, despite their entire territory being lost to the sea. This proactive stance is highlighted in the Constitution of Tuvalu Act 2023 and the Pacific Islands Forum Declaration of 2021. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, through the line of succession is the present 203rd Emperor of the Hindu Sovereign Kingdom of Surangi Samrajya. He was crowned on the 31st of December 2004 at the age of 26. Thus, by very same principles of the doctrine of continuity, through which the international legal personality of Portugal, Genoa, Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, Austria, Vatican, Tibet, Sovereign Order of Malta, and several other nations has been recognized despite having undergone a period of exile, annexation, occupation by a foreign power, or despite loss of territory. The SPH Nithyananda Paramashivoham, through well-established legal and historical facts about the Hindu sovereign state of the Surangi Samrajyam, derives all sovereign rights and powers of the royal lineage of the Surangi Samrajyam as its 203rd sovereign emperor, from his inheritance and continuation of the unbroken succession of the kingdom of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam Sarvanapitha. Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, through unification with 20 other sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical, historical entities, became part of the United States of KAILASA, which thus became a sovereign, independent juridical state, with the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivoham as the sovereign. Just as how the oceanic nations like Tuvalu have safeguarded their sovereignty from the existential threat of total submersion by amending their constitution and asserting that their sovereignty will persist regardless of the loss of their territory, KAILASA, which is a sovereign continuation of 21 sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical historical entities, is also reviving and continuing the Kumari Kandam Hindu nations that got submerged. As per the doctrine of continuity, these facts imply that the KAILASA's statehood is recognized by international law and manifests as a natural outcome of well-established historical legal facts. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of KAILASA. Sign up as an eCitizen https://kailasa.ecitizen.info. Around 5,000 years ago, at the end of Mahabharat War, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization consisted of 10,000 Hindu traditions, or sampradayas. that existed in 56 Hindu nations, 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 Hindu provinces that covered more than 6 million kilometers square of Asia. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, is the reviver of KAILASA, this ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. KAILASA is an unbroken cultural, religious, historical, civilizational, and sovereign continuation and revival of multiple of these historical Hindu sovereign states and Hindu ecclesiastical entities. The unbroken continuity of these ancient Hindu nations through KAILASA results in the legal recognition of KAILASA as per the international customary law, particularly the doctrine of continuity. The international law, the doctrine of continuity, implies that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in government, territorial adjustments, measures taken during military occupation, or other internal transformations do not negate the existence of the country, do not affect the legal personality and international obligations of the country or state. The Vienna Convention on Succession of States in respect of treaties, 1978, addresses these principles of the doctrine of continuity as it outlines international law during situation of state succession or continuation. International law recognizes a state's legal personality by recognizing its identity. This perspective extends even during the period when the given state or country is annexed or occupied by a foreign power. Even in such cases, the legal personality of the state is considered to persist, enabling its subsequent re-establishment. Historical examples dating back to the 18th century include cases like Portugal and Genoa that were re-established after the Vienna Congress of 1815. More recent examples include countries such as Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, and Austria that were re-established after World War II. Even when a nation is deprived of its territory, the nation continues to exist. Its sovereignty and international legal personality continues to persist. The Dalai Lama, as the spiritual and temporal leader of Tibet, exemplifies this principle. In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the church and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continued to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory. A far more striking example is of the oceanic countries, which are under the threat of their entire nation being drowned and submerged due to rising sea levels owing to global warming. In response to such existential threat of climate change, Pacific Island nations, including Tuvalu, have enacted constitutional amendments and made international declarations affirming that their nation and their sovereign rights will continue to persist, despite their entire territory being lost to the sea. This proactive stance is highlighted in the Constitution of Tuvalu Act 2023 and the Pacific Islands Forum Declaration of 2021. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva, through the line of succession, is the present 203rd Emperor of the Hindu sovereign kingdom of Surangi Samrajya. He was crowned on the 31st of December 2004 at the age of 26. Thus, by very same principles of the doctrine of continuity, through which the international legal personality of Portugal, Genoa, Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, Austria, Vatican, Tibet, Sovereign Order of Malta, and several other nations has been recognized despite having undergone a period of exile, annexation, occupation by a foreign power, or despite loss of territory. The SPH Nithyananda Paramashivoham, through well-established legal and historical facts about the Hindu sovereign state of the Surangi Samrajyam, derives all sovereign rights and powers of the royal lineage of the Surangi Samrajyam as its 203rd sovereign emperor, from his inheritance and continuation of the unbroken succession of the kingdom of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam Sarvanapitha. Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, through unification with 20 other sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical, historical entities, became part of the United States of KAILASA, which thus became a sovereign, independent juridical state, with the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivoham as the sovereign. Just as how the oceanic nations like Tuvalu have safeguarded their sovereignty from the existential threat of total submersion by amending their constitution and asserting that their sovereignty will persist regardless of the loss of their territory, KAILASA, which is a sovereign continuation of 21 sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical historical entities, is also reviving and continuing the Kumari Kandam Hindu nations that got submerged. As per the doctrine of continuity, these facts imply that the Kailasa's statehood is recognized by international law and manifests as a natural outcome of well-established historical legal facts. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of KAILASA. Sign up as an eCitizen https://kailasa.ecitizen.info